So today we're working in lesson 9.4, and that is all about partial products. When you multiply the tens and the ones separately, then add the products, you're finding partial product. You should have gone ahead and done the lesson that was up here in this spot. It was the interactive lesson with the little gopher guy. Maybe it's a girl, I'm not sure. Either way, they did a problem very similar to this one. Then I asked you to go ahead and solve this problem using the same strategies that they used on the video, and now you're checking your work. So let's check our work. First, we need to unlock the problem, which means we need to read it all the way through to make sure we know all the words. Then we can go back and look for the important information. So here we go. For a field trip to the Science Center, there are 4 buses from Maddie's school with 16 students on each bus. How many students are going on the field trip? Okay, now I need to go back and find the important information. For a field trip to the Science Center, there are 4 buses with from Maddie's school with 16 students on each bus. How many students are going on the field trip? So I have 4 buses with 16 students, and I need to figure out how many students are going on the field trip. So 4 times 16 is what I'm going to be doing. The first way that we can do that is to make an array with base 10 blocks to model this problem. So like on our questions for problem of the day and stuff like that on your SPOwer review, when I'm asking you to make a model, this is kind of what I'm looking for. On this one, they used 1 10 and 6 ones to show 16. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay? And we have 4 groups of 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups of 16. Okay, so we're good. We've made our model with base 10 blocks. Now we need to combine the 10s and the 1s to find the product. So what is 4 10s equal? 4 times 10 equals 40. Okay, what does 4 times 6 equal? If you have not memorized your multiplication facts, you need to. But if you haven't, that's okay. You can always count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 4 times 6 is 24. Now I need to add the products. 40 plus 24 equals what? Let's add my ones column. 4 and 0 is 4. Add my tens column. 2 and 4 is 6. So 4 times 16 equals 64. That's one way. Now let's look at another way. Draw an array on grid paper. That's what they have done here for you. We have 4 rows of 10. And we learned through the distributive property that we can do that. So what is 4 times 10? Or 4 groups of 10? That's 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so there's 40 blue squares there. Now I need to do 4 times 6. Okay, so 4 rows of 6 or 4 groups of 6 is the same as 4 times 6. So again, you can either know your multiplication facts, memorize them, or you can count the squares. This is 6, 12, 18, 24. And then I need to add my products. So there are 64 students going on the field trip. So now you have 2 more strategies to do 1-digit by 2-digit multiplication. We're moving away from doing tens, groups of 10, and moving into whole numbers. So we need to have a strategy for that. So you can either use base 10 blocks to model it, or you can use a grid, just like we did with distributive property. Okay, how did you do? I'm hoping you got the same answer I did in the same way that I did. Go ahead to the next page and give it another try.